Hi you there, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to explain a complex topic, but at the same time, it's kind of easy when you give some effort to understand the main idea, the whole idea. How does the artificial intelligence, the LLMs, large language models, as GPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, etc., understand what you asking and how they give you the answer, how they analyze the human language when you ask him with English, using English language or any other language. Well, the main idea, we're going to explain it quickly at general, then go and take it in detail step by step. So the main idea that the computer doesn't understand the CPUs wherever you using the computer, the CPUs don't understand the human language at all. It only and always will just understand zeros and one numbers, always. The revolutionary idea of large language models, that it takes the words, the human words, and turn it into numbers. Let's say that I prompt, I want to build a house in California. Give me some choices, give me whatever you suggest. So he takes, let's say, build, and turn it into any number. Every large language models have its own indexing way. Let's say ChatGPT, the GPT in ChatGPT, because chat is the user interface. GPT is the actual AI. The GPT takes build and turn it into the number 25. House to 105, California into 66, whatever. The numbers aren't that important here. The important thing, and the thing that every language use, is the way of math, the math they use, which is linear algebra. Two type generally. The main types is matrices and vectors in the math. Other important concept is the neural network. How does it work, and how does the math at general work? It's a topic we're going to discuss point by point. So let's start with vectors. Vectors take the numbers, the first numbers comes from the prompt, from the question, and put it aside, then take the matrices, which is the main spine of the AI, if the artificial intelligence, and here the program makes his analyzes and gives you the final decision by let's say, make every point, every step of the analyzing like a neural point, a neural cell, and make the math based on what is in that cell. Then he either accept the cell or refuse it. So the linear algebra, how it works, isn't that important actually, because you aren't a mathematic, aren't a math person, but you are a program, so You're not going to make the main program for the GPT, for the artificial intelligence, but you're going to work with it. So you have to just know that it uses two main topics, two main math topics, matrices and vectors, where it's from it's in linear algebra. The linear algebra is the main main math. From it, it separate to multiple ways, to multiple threads, but the main threads are matrices and vectors. It takes this math, this algorithms, and apply it in on every cell from the neural network. We all have heard of the neural network, and that the artificial intelligence uses complex, not million, not billions, trillions of neural cells to analyze the question, then gives you the answer. So it goes like that. Let's start with build. He wants to build some kind of building. But what is the kind of building he actually wants? He can't afford. So let's say that he wants to build any kind of building, let's say apartment or villa. Does the people do the people in California mostly use apartments, build apartments, or build villas? He take that point and analyze it based on the other points in the first question. So let's say that 99% of the people in California usually build villas. So he going to, after applying the algorithm on apartment cell, he going to refuse this cell and close it, then move to the other one. If he close it, he won't go and search, does this person want a studio apartment or 2+1, 3+1? He won't go and open other cells. He will first analyze the first cell. If it doesn't apply, if it doesn't work for the person prompt the question in the GPT, then he will go and refuse all of these. So then he will, as we said, we go and open and analyze villas. Let's say villas equal to number, let's say 15. Does that 15 or does that villa, the concept of villas, apply for the person asked the question, like he want 2-floor villas or 1-floor villa with swimming pool, big swimming pool, small swimming pool? Every detail, every single details, go and open multiple cells, other cells, and every cell have its own number, have its own concept. So the GPT, the artificial intelligence, apply linear algebra, either matrices or vectors, on every single cell, and he accept or refuse the cell based on the result it comes from the algorithm. So after opening millions, billions of cells and close it, open it and close it, open it and close it, he will finally come to a final result and give you the answer. It usually goes like this: when you apply vectors and matrix matrices together, it usually goes like this. He wants to build a house, build a house in California. First comes the vector, then the matrix, then come the answer. Uh, yeah, it's not super complicated and it's not super simple at the same time. It's something in the middle. Look, we as programmers, we don't write the schema, the code of the GPT itself, of the artificial intelligence itself. We use it. We use the program, but not making it. The people who are actually making it are super smart. The people in OpenAI, in Google, in Meta, etc. They are super smart. They are something we can't imagine the ability they have in their heads for both of math and programming knowledge. So we don't need to understand what is the algorithm here, but as I said, we just know that the GPT, the AI takes the human words and turn it into numbers, then apply couple of linear algebra algorithms on it to arrive to the final result. Thank you for your watching. Hope to see you in the next time, in the next video. If you know anybody who want to understand the general concept of the AI, you can share the video with him. Thank you again and see you in the next video.